All right, challengers versus Avengers, and we have two officials, two umpires. Thanks, Kishan, Rushit.
Avengers will call.
Heads is the call. Heads it is.
Heads it is.
Heads it is.
Won the toss.
We will bowl first.
You'll bowl first. The reason for that?
So we see the pitch is dry and also outfield is getting more and more drier. So and also with the wind, we feel it's a good to chase.
Sounds good. Chaitanya, what were you gonna do?
We would have liked to bowl first too, but since it's not a bad toss to us, it's a lot of wind, so it should also favor the batsman. The ball is dry.
So Avengers won the toss, elected to field first. We're gonna get started in a couple of minutes. Sorry about that. Welcome to the live coverage for PTC Premier League 2021 Fall Tournament. We're here for the league stage game. Challengers versus Avengers. Avengers has won the toss and elected to field first. Looks like the batsman just walked in. Mayur Patel and Abhijit Menon. All right, we're back in action. Chaitanya is helping out with the pitch cleanup. It's bright, sunny, good weather. Both the teams trying to win the game here. Avengers have played 4 games, won 3. Challengers have played 4 games. They've only won 1 game, so pretty important for them to win the game and get up on the points table. And on the other side, Avengers would like to continue their winning. All right, first ball. Home card to Mayur. Power play overs, first 4. Simply guided towards the gully area. So we have a long on and a squarish leg, almost a mid wicket there. Single to Mayur Patel. It's pretty windy here. Very well defended. Four balls, 2 to go in this over. That's a full toss. Abhijit tried to sweep that. There's nobody on the leg side. The fine leg in the deep. He wanted to clear that infield. That's a good over from Avengers' perspective. Just a single in the first over. That was a very good catch by Venki Krishnan. He's well connected, didn't clear the field. Challengers 1 wicket down after a single on the scoreboard. Ramesh walks in as the one down batsman. Four balls to go in the over. That's a dead ball. That's a dead ball, guys. Dead ball. Yeah. Mat. First half of the mat पे पड़ा. So it's. So not a four, just for our viewers. The mat half is on the mud area, and then half of the mat is on the grass area. There's an uneven bounce on the mat, so instead of using the half mat, we're using the full mat. But the rule is, if it pitches in the first half of the mat, closer to the bowler, and there's a cone. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. There's a cone out there. Umpire's watching that. If it pitches before that or outside the mat, it's a dead ball. Good bowling by Gunjit. He's got a wicket already. That's a no ball and a free hit. Abhijit gets another chance. A lot of happening in this over. Did not connect at all, Ramesh. Not playing in the line of the ball. That's again a dead ball. A good stop there by Ramesh. Want to take a single. Not a run. Almost a catch. Good try. Four runs for a fall of 1 wicket after 2 overs. Omkar back for his second over. Very well bowled. Good ball again. Keeping consistent outside off stump. Not giving much room to the batsman. Very well guided towards the leg side. Good fielding by Prakash. Good throw. Only a single. Only a single in the over. 2 good overs by Omkar. 2 overs, 2 runs only. Total 5 after the end of third over. Looks like Ramesh is having some discussion with Kamal. I think it's about the bowling change. Gunjit got a wicket. Both of them are good bowlers. So Ramesh can bowl, Kamal can bowl, Naginder. They have a lot of options today. Looks like they're going with Kaushik. Kaushik also a very good all-rounder. He's been part of PTC for some time now. He moved out of PTC, lives in Chicago, but he's here for the games. Very passionate, very good cricketer. Naginder coming in for the 4th over. Again a no ball. Called by the leg umpire. Abhijit got 2 chances. Could be Abhijit's day. He's got 2 chances now. MP walking close to the commentator box. Mayur bhai, hard luck. You got out. That was a good catch. And
Tried good shot, but I think wind played.
it connected well. It sounded good.
Connected well.
It looked like it would
Shot.
travel. It did not.
Yeah, I think wind played.
So for our viewers, the wind is blowing hard. It's 19 miles per hour from on your screen from the left to the right. So the batsman who got out, Mayur Patel, he was just with us walking across the commentator box. He said he connected well. He did not. He thought it would clear, but what a nice catch! That was a free hit, though. That was a free hit. That was one-handed catch by Kamal. Not considered a catch, but it was a catch. It was a free hit ball. So Abhijit back on strike. He's got a couple of chances. He needs to capitalize on those. Maybe his day. We'll see. Abhijit called for a single there. Ramesh not interested. Correctly so. It was right in Prakash's hand, who's been fielding very good today. Making some field adjustments. Brought fine leg even finer. We're joined here by Kaushal Patel from Challengers. KP, how do you think you guys are doing? It's 10 for 1 after almost end of 4th over.
Yeah, we started good. I mean, we lost the wicket, right? So that's definitely a little bit setback. But then again, we have a pretty good, strong batting lineup. I think the batsmen's approach are to make sure that we don't lose too many wickets up front. And they are doing rightfully so. I mean, they have great bowling. Avengers have great bowling. They are saving Ramesh and Kaushik in the end for slog hitters and control some runs. So I think it will be we will be happy if we have about anywhere between 4 and 5 runs per over average at the break. So
Okay.
if I have to get correct, at some point the message would be to at least one batsman start taking some hits and spread out the field so that the other batsman can take singles and doubles. So, but we'll see. I mean, we are positive at this point. No complaints so far. 4 overs 11. We have seen that many teams have come back from very low score to making at least 100, right? So
Yeah,
we're not worried
and
about
that's been the trend with the PTC league. You think it's the fun on the ball initially, because we've seen first 4-5 overs, even though they are power play, there's only because of the field restrictions, there are only 2 fielders out. People have not capitalized that. People have not used that up, and there's a little bit of struggle in the up front. Do you think it's because of the new ball?
Definitely, I was gonna say that. Really good point. A couple of things. It's a new ball as well as the wind, right? So most of the right-handed batsmen, they think that the wind is against them, right? So they kind of sat back a little bit, do not want to put in the air. You just saw what happened to Mayur, right? As soon as he came out, he said, "I should not have hit it against the wind," right? So that's definitely in the mind. But I agree with you. Generally, even if the wind or not, day game or night game, people tend to take it easy.
I think that's for the dead ball.
Yeah, the last thing that we want to do is kind of get a couple of maidens or low score runs, right? Today morning, what we saw, right, when you were batting, right, the first 3 overs were 4 overs 8, right?
Yeah.
But then you saw the new bowler coming in, Seji, and you capitalize on him, and then all of a sudden the whole thing changed, right? So 4 overs 8, 4 overs 11, we are pretty much sitting at same. It's just the
Exactly.
mindset, just the mindset, and I'm confident that the challengers have really good batting lineup, really good cricket IQ folks in there. So I'm sure at some point they will capitalize on the wrong bowlers. Yeah, there you go. So, yep, that's it.
Nice
this is the bowler.
shot, boy. Nice shot.
No, Kamal is a far better bowler than what we just saw.
No, I'm
that
just
first,
saying.
Yeah, the first ball was
first
the
ball was a short ball.
dead ball. Yeah, it hit
that was a
the
dead
mat
ball.
area. Yeah, so
Ramesh, you will get lot of short balls.
मैंने बनाया.
Seriously.
Sponsor को.
No, on camera we can have that discussion because I'm really against that. I mean, why you are analyzing the batsman for bowler's mistake? Right? So that's the one thing. We understand that it has to be that ball because it's sitting on a grass, uneven bounce and everything. A couple of suggestions. Maybe the pitch has to be moved somewhere. That's a longer span, and then less opportunities for the dead balls.
Yeah.
And another one is instead of dead ball, keep it no ball because that's a bowler's mistake, right? I'm not saying other bowlers are doing it. Our bowlers are doing it too. So,
And very well said, KP, because that in ICC rules, or I should say MCC rules,
Right.
If you pitch it outside the 22-yard designated
Legal
pitch
delivery.
area, it's a no ball, right?
Right, yeah.
It is a no ball. So that's a great suggestion here. And I think one thing that I heard from Chinmay mentioning is why is batsman getting penalized for that, and,
That's
and
right,
why is
exactly.
it's a bowler's mistake. It's not his mistake. He could, if this was a regular pitch, he could have bowled a short ball and got something out of it, right? But
you can always tweak some rules like 2 dead balls, 1
Yeah.
free hit or something like that, or no ball or something. Right?
Yeah, I think something to take away, lessons learned, something to take away from this. What we should do is we should. Oh, that's an out, run out. That was a cheeky single. They tried to get it. Abhijit out. I have no idea. So user not found. I checked with Kishan. It was streaming, so it just says user not found. I don't know what it is.
So it's still streaming.
Hey, Sumit.
Yeah.
Sumit.
Sumir is scoring. Somebody else check.
Are you scoring?
Yeah, he's scoring. Sumit is scoring. Chaitanya ko bol. Chaitanya.
Oh, KP.
Chaitanya ko.
KP has full rights, and you have full rights too. So.
Right. Yeah. My phone. They're scoring in my phone.
Yeah, if they can check. We're just checking to make sure we're live streaming for you guys. We got an error on the screen, so we just want to make sure.
So is it the score that's not updating, or is it
No.
something with the live?
It is. Look, it just updated. So
Got you.
13 for 2 after 4.2 overs. Kamal took a wicket.
We have the
here.
challengers
Or
owner
actually,
here.
it was a run out.
Subodh.
Yeah, sponsor of challengers, Subodh Rao, is here. Subodh.
Hi Rohit, hi Kaushik. How's it going, guys?
Am I Kaushik?
He's switching. He's switching the names. Third ball for Kamal. Well left. Chinmay played a brilliant inning last time around, guys.
Oh yes, he was. He's our premier batsman. You know, every team seems to have built around a couple of players. So we have identified a couple of players in our team, and that's going to be Chinmay and Kishan. Kamal bowling really good over there. Nice ball. He's usually a fast bowler. He can bowl faster than that, but he seems to be concentrating on his lengths only.
Yeah, that's something that he has done in this tournament. If you see, he started off with a full fast right arm over the wicket, and recently he has developed into a short run up, walking in around the wicket, smart bowling. He's looking for that length, right? The pitch of the ball, right? He's putting some shoulder in. He's going outside the off stump for the batsman. So I think he's been bowling very smartly recently.
And what I have seen, and from my personal experience, he plays with the Lightning team as well, right? So we know sometimes he struggles with the length, but at the same time, since last 4 or 5 games, he has got that length in the right areas. And then he looks at the batsman and he knows where the batsman is going to hit. And he has been doing a tremendous job. I mean, last 5 matches, his average was like less than 5. And then he has taken pretty much 1 or 2 wickets in every game. So he knows. I mean, he has been a bowler for a long time.
So
and
good economy, good average. Yeah.
Yep.
And the last 3 balls of this over, if you notice, they were all outside off stump, right? Short of a length there.
Rightfully
Not
so,
giving
because they have
length to the
fielded that
batsman.
too.
Yeah.
Seems like the Avengers have come with a plan. They know how the batsmen, the challengers batsmen can run away with it if they bowl some bad balls. So they're trying to make sure if you want to hit the runs, you have to come after me. They're not going to give any loose balls. Definitely playing in a more disciplined way. Here's Gunjit back into the attack. Well, that was really a loose ball. It seems like Ramesh had made up his mind to defend it, whatever.
That was a very good call. Chinmay saw an opportunity. It was a danger end, and he called for the single and ran. And that helps out the batsman too, right? If you didn't play the shot, get on the non-striker side as soon as you can.
It seems like Chinmay is keen to get on to the other side.
To face Gunjit. I think
He's probably identified him as someone that he can take on.
Yeah.
Because really challengers are a little behind.
Yeah.
This is a very good pitch to bat on. It's a little windy, so it's tough for the bowlers. So definitely the batsmen have to keep that in mind, especially with some hard hitters in the Avengers group. Just one
Ramesh,
batsman can
take
the game over.
They can just
and that's the format of the game. It's 20 overs.
nice shot.
One good batsman comes in and changes the course of the game, and then also from the bowling perspective, you have a couple of good overs, and you're back in the game, right?
Exactly. I mean, the way the Avengers are set up, you can tell they're like
I think Chinmay is targeting that fine line right now. Sorry, Subhash.
Yeah.
He was looking right there. I think,
Ooh, missed a good
Yeah, I
full
think-
toss over there, but it went down to the leg.
Oh, bold? No, that's not.
Not out.
No, that's not out.
It has to fall.
Yeah, the
No, it
bails has
doesn't.
to fall.
No,
What are you talking about?
the bails does not have to fall. The rule is bails. The light up bails are there for helping the umpires.
No, bails. If the bails are there, the bails has to fall out.
No,
If
that's
the bails are not there, then touches are
that's
out.
the MCC rule. Between the sponsors and the
I think
captains.
there's another confusion right now.
Yeah.
Rohit, again, that's another
Right.
confusion.
Be right back.
Seems like there is a little bit of a controversy about the bails. We have got some light up bails over here. However,
He was struggling that ball and luckily we got it. Just a little bit swing. But that was not done about not swinging. Yeah, let me do it.
PK.
All right, at the end of 10 overs, challenges are 32 for 3. Another 10 overs to go. I think they've had a good partnership with Kishan and Ramesh. And
And now we have a special guest arriving, the Shoaib Akhtar of Suns, who's now taken a back seat.
Retired.
Semi-retired. Only worrying about making money now.
Oh yes.
PK, welcome to the commentary section.
Thank you, Subodh. 32 for 3. Who is CHF?
That's challengers.
Challengers.
So if you want to open up the score, yeah. Hey, you just click clubs. Right? Okay.
You know what I mean?
Using the view.
Okay. And zoom in.
ये वाला
Nahi?
Yeah. Is that good?
That's good. No, I think you're right. थोड़ा ऊपर ऊपर
थोड़ा सा. Is that good?
क्या मैट नहीं लगा हुआ है क्या?
मैट लगाया हुआ है. Yeah, that's good. थोड़ा zoom करना है कि नहीं?
Okay, this is
it
this is normal. This is zoom. And this
ये
is,
अच्छा.
would this not be blurry? Can you check on?
No, it's not.
It's not.
In the 13.
Not in the 13 Pro. 13 Pro. We are using iPhone 13 Pro Max.
This is
Silly daddy.
yeah.
How you doing?
One by one, ये आप कमेंट्री आएगी, लोग देखेंगे, इन सभी रहते हैं घर पे लोग करेंगे, ये आप स्कोर दे सकते कौन कर रहा है, कौन नहीं कर रहा है, each कौन का. But you can also see it from here. The team's name, Challengers versus Avengers. Avengers won the toss, elected to bowl first, and Challengers are batting. 20 over game, they've already batted 10 overs. They're 32 for 3. Ramesh and Kishan are playing. They had a good partnership, and they still have good batting lineup. They have a good batting lineup. So both still there. KP still there. Mayur got out, but they have good batting to play.
Daddy,
Yeah,
what phone is it filming from?
that's
और भी आ रहा है?
Subodh.
वो आ रहा है भाविक?
Yeah, I'll send Bhavik to help you out, and then we'll have Shirini coming in a few minutes.
Yeah. Bhavik, I need a partner.
Yes. Okay, Trisha, T are here. Do you guys want to say anything to the viewers?
Hi.
Just hi.
We're also here to help.
Were you here to watch the game this morning?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Why did you like it?
Because Daddy was playing really good.
Yeah, I was in that team and I won.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good game, guys. We scored 121 odd runs and got them out for 66. Chargers is usually a very good team. Unfortunately, they were out of a couple of crucial players today. Charan did not play. He had a family emergency. Sarah did not play. And so they were Satish Hemachandran, Satish Perumal, both of them did not play. All the 4 players were out. The key players, the premium players for Chargers. So
I feel bad for them.
yeah, but I'm pretty sure they're going to come back strong next week.
Yeah.
We still have one more game to go, and then we finish the league stage. 4 teams, everybody plays everybody twice in the league stage, and then one team, the bottom team, gets eliminated. The top team makes it through directly to the finals, and the second and the third team they play the qualifier to qualify for the finals. So that's the format for the guys who did not know about it. So, all right, we're back live.
Alrighty, so game started.
10 overs, 33 for 3. Nagender's continuing. Ramesh is on strike. He's batting very good. He started off a little slow. I think he was trying to get his eye in, but he has capitalized his last few innings pretty well. He had one boundary as well. So 25 balls, 19 for Ramesh, and 15 balls, 4 runs for Kishan. Change in commentary box. Pramod Kumar, PK, who's, as Subodh introduced, Shoaib Akhtar of PTC League, is in commentary box with Sanjay Bhai. He will help him out as well. So.
Come on, Sanjay. Good day to play cricket. Nice weather, beautiful time, wind blowing. And I think Bhavik Shah is going to join me here in the commentary box. Wow, what a shot on the leg side.
तू किसका सपोर्टर है? मैं चैलेंजर्स का सपोर्टर। मैं विश्व स्तरीय क्रिकेट लीग का सपोर्टर। पूरा के पूरा लीग का।
Yes, sir. Because, sir.
Bhavik, sir.
Nice. Finally, the wind has died down, huh?
Yeah.
Somewhat, at least.
And I'm glad the sun is out. Before it was so cloudy.
Yeah.
Why does that look like
Nice
our
day.
tripod?
So-
but this doesn't.
So,
All right.
it's up in the air and lands in no man's land.
Ooh.
So, Bhavik, how is the team performing based on your expectations and the runs they have scored so far?
What do they got? They got in mid 30s, about 11th over, 12th over in progress. And so I think the speed is a bit on a slower end, as we can see. Let's see what happened here. There's an appeal. It doesn't look like they have.
So, it was a good appeal, but no neck.
No
Umpire
neck.
walks. They are talking to each other to confer whether that was a catch or not.
I am not sure. I think the main umpire is not calling it. Maybe the leg umpire is looking at favorably for the fielder side. Well, let's wait and see.
I don't know.
That would be a big blow to the team
Yeah.
if it is Kishan is given out. Let's wait and see what happens.
So, is Rohit Nanda going to introduce some kind of third view camera or something so that they can look at that camera and make those calls?
That would be a kind of nice thing to do, but
I
I
could
don't
ask
know.
my dad.
Let's bring Rohit in next and kind of.
Should I go ask my dad?
All right, so it's actually
So, they have ruled not out.
not out.
The
for
game
Kishan.
continues.
Yeah, continues. I feel like the game is still evenly poised for the fact that there's still a good many wickets in hand. There's still a good bit of batting to come. We've got 3 wickets down, and we are in mid 30s. And as you know, in these tournament, only a few good overs can change the momentum significantly, and we've been the victim of that in the past few games. So I definitely feel like there's still a lot could happen. Let's wait and see. This is usual.
Bowler is Ramesh.
Alrighty.
So we have come a long way, Bhavik. Remember when the Suns team used to play cricket with the cricket league, and we used to say that we should score if every player scores 1 run more than the captain, we would be at 12 runs.
That's right. Those were the days. And
Now at least if the Suns get together, they'll be able to score 24.
Oh.
yes,
Ooh.
yes, and today's Suns.
Overthrow.
Oh. Ooh. That was a good hit.
I'm not sure what kind of error message this thing keeps popping. Maybe Rohit
no
needs to
idea.
look at it if it is relevant. Yeah, those are the days. And PK, today I was just complimenting Rohit how well he's done this organization. I'm not saying it's only Rohit. Everybody is chipping in, but he's been the key factor in terms of making everything happen. So this is a different league altogether. It's fun to see how far we've come.
Yeah.
It looks like a T20, but they're playing like a test match, right? 11 overs, 35. Is that the normal kind of run rate in the Peachtree City Cricket League?
It's not terribly low. We were about 10 runs behind, I would think, where we should be. I would be, roughly speaking, a run rate of 4 to 5 would be a good run rate at this stage of the game.
Come on.
And that is, yes, the pressure is going to be building, but then again, we are using up the good bowlers also. So Ramesh is a very key bowler. So I don't know how many more bowlers how many more overs does he have remaining. That's going to matter.
So it's 11 overs and 35 runs for 3 wickets.
Yeah, so
38
I
runs.
prefer it would have been mid 40s by now, but it is.
It is what it is. So, 38 runs, 3 wickets.
And this is what 12th
39.
over. It's not terrible. Maybe
It's not
less than 10.
terrible.
Yeah, the wickets. As long as we have it, we will.
Yeah.
Kishan can charge up.
So, alright, here he goes.
How come you're not playing Kishan?
Who?
Well, you know what? After a certain period of time, you got to retire, and then you are given a job of commentating rather than playing. So they asked me to come and comment on the game rather than come and play in the game.
Oh, so you've been promoted.
I have been.
I'm not-
I don't know whether it's promotion or demotion, but I've been given one of those two.
Well, that's still a.
I'm not old enough to play now. I'm only old enough to do commentary with you guys.
That's good.
Love that.
No, with the way these guys are going, Prisha, I think you can take a spot in amongst the 11 and you're pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
This one
That was behind the stumps. And the team has taken 2 runs. Good running between the wickets.
See, the runs are gonna come.
Good ball. Alrighty, so they're at 43 runs and 3 wickets. They're doing pretty good.
I told you what is my take. Let's hear what Sanjay has to say. Sanjay, what is the team standing right now? What do you say?
What is a good score to chase? Don't know at this
Don't
point.
know at this point.
Sanjay is playing safe. That's what it is. He knows what it is.
So, Bhavik, what kind of score will be good for the other team? 50? 55?
Last I knew that our bowling attack is not capable of defending anything less than 75, the way I say it.
Uh-huh.
They need to offend anybody. And these people have a tremendous batting lineup, so I would think anything less than 80 would be tough to defend. At 80, between 80 and 90, I think we have a respectable run, I would think, on the board at that point in time for them to chase. Anything above 90 would be difficult for these people to chase. So we'll wait and see what happens.
And Ramesh has gotten better every game that I've seen him bowl from that end.
Wow. What is it? He watches it from home, so
Blind swing and a miss.
Ramesh is just a fun bowler to watch, fun batsman to watch. It's just an overall.
Yeah, very athletic. I think he has the energy, exercises well, maintain himself well for the age. And I think he's doing really well for his team.
I have no idea.
Ramesh.
Let's talk Rohit about his batting. Hey Rohit, skipper.
Dada.
So end of
I'll get him.
12 overs and 45 for 3. They have taken a strategic timeout. Oh, Subodh Rao is giving some piece of advice to the 2 batters.
Ooh.
That is surprising.
PK said at his best.
PK said he's just warming up. You can say that. What can I message him?
He's doing good.
Subodh Dhoni है इस टीम का मेरे हिसाब से. I don't know if he's the captain. Chaitanya is the captain, but he's the advisor.
There he is.
He's the advisor.
Kind of. Sort of.
I think Ramesh is batting good. 35 balls, 28 runs, exactly what you need from him right now. He's trying to go for every ball. And on the other hand, I think he's building a good partnership with Kishan, who's helping Ramesh. That they converted that 2 runs pretty quickly, right?
Yep.
So he helped him out as well. So I think that's a very good partnership. That challenge is needed.
Well, I'm glad you gave me your input. That's what I was about to ask you. My question to you
Go
is
back,
again, as
we
always,
cannot see you,
miss
it's
out
zoomed
on
in.
your good batting performance.
Hi, Trisha.
Skipper. There you go.
That was Trisha.
That was Skipper's daughter, sweet
Yeah.
Trisha. And you can go there. We will introduce you too.
Keep going, Tia. We don't see you.
We're gonna get to see Tia in a minute.
And
Trisha.
there you are.
There they are.
Go on, outside.
Come on back.
Guys, you can go after the over, okay? Stay outside the field, okay? That's a very good ball.
That's a good ball.
Yeah.
Slower.
Right in the
pace.
block hole.
Right in the block hole. And
Kishan did good to defend it.
Exactly.
Yeah, he came down and
He dug it out pretty well. So tell me about your batting performance. Again, as always, I missed it.
No.
The score, it was pretty nice. What, 22 runs or something? Is that right? Or how many?
yeah, somewhere about there.
Oh, that was a good ball. Swing and a miss, and it went directly to the stumps. I don't know what Subodh talked to Kishan, but it did not work.
This would
I
be
think he
like,
shuffled across the off stump. He left his leg open and
I feel
paid,
bad.
paid a price for that.
फोकस खराब हो जाता है जब कोई एडवाइस देता है ना तुम्हारा फोकस रहा था तो एडवाइस जाके ही सारा
कौन सुनता है भाई?
खेल रहा था अच्छा खेल रहा था फोकस ठीक है हमारी हिंदी में कमेंट्री है इसमें क्या
संजय भाई दिल्ली से डायरेक्ट हिंदी कमेंट्री देते हुए
Neera ji.
जाओ जी।
बाबी खुश हो जाएगी अभी थोड़ी देर
Hindi
पीके
commentary.
सर के साथ आ जाओ।
फैमिली
I can do some Hindi commentary too. I know how to speak some Hindi too.
Very
you
good.
do?
Yeah?
Yeah.
You and Sanjay and Gal, okay?
Hanji.
हाँ जी
So should I ask you a question in Hindi? You will reply.
Sure.
आपको कैसा लग रहा है?
अच्छा
अच्छा?
मेरे को अच्छा लग रहा है
अच्छा। गेम के बारे में आपका क्या कहना है?
ऐसे ये खास नहीं
ऐसे ही है
खास नहीं
45 for 4, 12.3 overs.
I see the run rate has actually gone up in last overall too, so I think
Yeah, that's what happens when you have a good partnership going. You try to capitalize on that and score quickly there. So
Right.
now
Really, I think
KP on strike. That's the one lefty batsman that they have. Very good batsman. Plays for Lightning as well for ACL.
So how much batting is coming in, Rohit, after these guys are done?
I think they bat pretty deep challengers. That's the beauty of their team, and so I think for them they need to play 20 overs. Right? If they do that,
They have a very good chance of winning.
at one end they'll keep rotating, at the other end somebody comes in and waits for the loose ball and backs it away. I think they'll have a par score, which here could be anywhere between 80 to 100 runs. So that's the target that I think they're looking for. And then on the other side, Avengers bat pretty deep as well. They have pretty good big hitters on their team. Naming just a few: Nagendra, Ramesh, Kamal himself, Venki Krishna.
Venki, yeah.
Yes, Omkar has turned out to be a very good find for them as well this innings.
That was a good
And
flick.
they added two new players. Actually, one new, Prakash, but Kaushik is back in team as well. He does not live in Peachtree City, guys. He lives in Chicago. He travels here to play this league. That's yeah. He's Kaushik. He's that passionate
Where
about the
is he?
game. I'll show you in a second. He is fielding. Oh, long on. He's fielding a long on right there at the end.
That guy at the
Yeah,
end who
yeah,
has
and
his hand like
he's
this?
an all rounder. He bowls medium pace, and then and he bats up the order as well. So I'm expecting him to open today.
is he going to remind us of the guy? What's his name? Madhusudan by chance?
Yeah, some glimpse of that you'll see. And actually, Bhavik Bhai, I don't know if you remember or not, last year for United Kites he played. He played one innings and himself scored 90 runs. So 90 is huge in a 20 over game, right? As an individual score. So he did that and took the game away from the opposition. So.
Wow. And this may be a question you may not want to answer, or maybe I may not want to pose here on the box. How come he get to play here? Isn't that a requirement that you have to be a city?
He's an overseas player, Bhavik.
Oh,
Just like IPL, you can have 4 overseas. These guys have 1 overseas.
Is that what is allowed?
No, I'm just kidding. There are no rules, no restrictions on
I see.
where you are based out of, what your ethnicity
That's what I
is
was
and-
wondering, Rohit, because I put my name in and my base price was too high. I think no team was able to afford me.
Yeah.
And then I put my name in.
Yeah.
I thought you asked for Bitcoin. That was the reason.
That was the reason. Yeah, he asked for Bitcoin and the Bitcoin went up and nobody picked him.
रुपीस में थी डॉलर्स में थी
Obviously dollars.
The game?
But
When am I going to be old enough?
You live, Trisha. These questions needs to go offline, okay? Looks like a
we
bowling
have
change
those
there.
kind of player also. I just knew the existing players in Avengers. I did not know about Kaushik. Do you say his name is Kaushik?
Kaushik, yes.
90 runs by single-handedly. Maybe we need to
Yes.
really come up with a miraculous score here, because 45 for 4 or 46 for 4 right now with that kind of batting lineup is just not looking strong enough.
No, no. So here, if challengers somehow get past 40, you have a game on, right? But if they can get to 100 here,
Oh, that would be a very nice score.
exactly. So you have 6 overs to go, and they'll try to accelerate. They have some people who can whack ball around. Ramesh is looking in a good touch, and he's already out there. He's faced 36 balls, 28 runs, and he's going for every single ball. You watch him
Yeah,
play.
he's been a good
Yeah, for the last 2 overs, every ball is he's going for it. So, which is what the team needs right now.
And I think that is the key, right? Ramesh needs to stay. I don't think he needs to close his eyes and try to whack the ball around. He needs to wait for the loose balls.
So you're saying the other way.
I'm saying the other way.
So he's
that
got
he
his
can
eye
stay.
in. Okay, you think he should be rotating around and KP should wait for that loose balls and go for it. Yeah, because you have a new batsman in, right? Standing in the non-striker. KP's only faced 3 balls. So PK, you're suggesting Ramesh to take it easy, rotate around, get a breather, get on the other side, and not try to hit every single ball.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because I think if you look at it, he just missed 2 balls. If he would have nicked one, got a single, and let the other batsman come in to whack the ball around, you still got a lot of batting lineup, right? And he's already got his eye in. And what I'm seeing here is that there has been a lot of improvement. Otherwise, you just what Nagendra is doing is very simple.
Yes.
He's just running in, dropping the ball on outside the off,
Pretty much, yes.
and let it do the rest, right? Because batsmen are not able to connect the ball and hit it. There, he missed the line there.
Yeah, that was a good ball.
That was a loose ball.
That's 4.
And it's a very good scoring shot, 4 runs.
That was
Here
that
comes
was good. And the team is cheering for him. They're very happy.
a celebrity, a dignitary.
So we have
Player
another
of
physician in
PTC.
house because PTC City League is so vibrant now, Srini.
That's right.
That because there might be some cases of injury as well. So we got Srini as our chief physician in house.
Hi, Peachtree City.
Nice.
That was a
again.
nice stroke. Good stroke.
And what I've maintained, Srini, is that Nagendra is just coming in, bowling, dropping the ball on outside the off, and not doing much, right? I think the pitch has dried out. It's very hard. The sun is beating down. There's no dew whatsoever, and they are taking advantage of that now.
And the wind is dying down too.
Yes.
The sun is out.
Absolutely.
Well, that was a good ball.
Good ball and very intelligent game.
Yeah.
Well played.
So, Srini, why are you not playing in Peachtree City Cricket League? I've given my reasons. I was told that why are you not playing, and I said, firstly, my base price was too high for them to vote me.
There we go.
And secondly, I told them that after a certain age, I don't know whether I should take this as a promotion or demotion, but they asked me to come and do commentary rather than play the game of cricket.
Oh, I see. Well, let's see. Were you told or you chose now to come?
No, I was told.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, I was at the draft, Pramod. I did see your name to be drafted. Was he there? Did he? Pramod was there on that list? I don't think so.
So maybe.
I don't think he
Yeah.
put his
So
name
Rohit
down.
Nanda was afraid that PK is going to come in and go in some other team and whack them around. So he basically took my name off the draft.
No. Well, let's see.
Oh, these are some scores.
Oh, that was a good shot. 6 runs.
Dead ball, guys.
Oh, he's already been.
Why was it a dead ball?
Because it pitched on the
Pitched on
mat
the
on the
other
first
side
half
of
of
the
the match. That's one rule that
Oh, I see.
batsman does not like it.
So, guys who are watching the game at home, there's a rule here that if the ball pitches on the half side of the mat, then it's called a dead ball. I think this was a loosener for the batsman. He hit it for a 6, and he's shaking his head, not happy.
Well, that's right. Let's be optimistic. So that it tells that the batsman is in form. So probably they should not go for any short balls, right? So we respect the rules. So but good shot though. Good eye. Good takeoff.
Good shot, and that's caught.
So
That's a game changer.
And that is, I think, the pivotal moment in the game.
that's right. That's
He was in, his eye was in, and that's what I was telling Rohit before this, that I think this is the guy who needs to stay on till the very end, rotate the strike. But some things are not to be.
well. Sometimes the emotions are too high. He was not very happy with that rule, right, PK? And then the next ball was so he wanted to go and prove the point that he could go for it. I think it was a great ball, but he just got the outside edge and went into the offside. Good catch. But let's see. I think challengers still have a little more depth in their batting.
Yeah, they bat very deep, is what I've been told.
Yeah.
So it's 52 runs for 5 wickets. It is Chaitanya. The Chaitanya is left-hand bat. Kaushal. Kaushal is on strike right now. And that is what I've been talking about. In Beach Street Cricket League, the only thing the batsman has to do is don't take a run up. Stand there, ball on outside the off or mid-off, and you will be very good. You don't have to do much with the ball. You don't have to put a lot of force, a lot of pressure behind the ball. Just do it and let the batsman do the rest. Because most of these guys have been out of practice and have not been doing much. So it's very difficult for them to get the ball from outside the off and hit it.
True.
And so there's another wicket that has fallen. Meanwhile, 52 for 6. It was a nick outside the off. And Kaushal is gone out.
All right. So I see Subodh is coming to the crease.
Yes, Subodh with his cap on, he's got the cap on the other side so that he's not distracted by the flap on the front.
Also, he likes to protect his neck from basal cell carcinoma
Oh.
exposure. So that's a strategy.
That's a strategy too.
Yeah.
So earlier, Srini, what Subodh did was he went and talked to the few players, and as soon as he started talking to them, wickets started falling. So I don't know what has happened, but let's see. There, good shot in a misfield.
Very well placed. Very well placed.
And that should have been 2, but that's poor running between the wickets.
True. I think they should have taken off earlier.
Yeah.
But I tell you, stability of the wicket is important strategy at this point. So I think I would not do any
Major.
extra Superman works. Just play normal, wait for the loose ball, go for it. A good length ball, respect the bowler, and play defense, and take it from here because we need. It's almost it's already 6 wickets. So the stability.
How many
for,
overs though? Oh, that was a good ball outside the off again. As I've been saying, just keep the ball on that line. .5 overs.
Yeah.
Good shot again. I think on this side, when they are hitting the ball,
Good call.
there are a couple of base fields. I think they should plan for 2 every time they hit the ball here.
True. But the good thing is, Pramod, they're rotating the strike. That helps a lot.
That's
Keep
right.
it going. So it's good. Well, this part of the segment is sponsored by Freedom Allergies. If you're sneezing, let us know. 1-800-allergy.
Are you carrying some antihistamines, man?
Yeah, usually antihistamines don't work. Dr. Agrawal touch works, Magic.
He's a magician.
Rujir, if you're listening, man, I got you a plug, so make sure you take care of me this evening.
So Ramesh on the
well
other. Ramesh is bowling from the Freedom Allergy end. So what does Dr. Ruchir Agarwal think about this league, Srini?
Dr. Ruchir Agrawal has very high opinion on this league. He's been a great supporter for this community. He's just so busy man, you know. If you're listening, Ruchir, you should come and show your face here on the screen. I mean, on the field.
Yeah.
All right, Ruchir.
Right now, Subodh is on strike. Ramesh coming into ball. Again outside the off.
Oh,
Just keep it that way.
right. Couple of things I want to talk about Rohit here, and of course Simi too. You know, supporting Rohit. First of all, Rohit is a lucky guy, right? What do you say, Pramod?
Yeah, I agree.
So, people have passion, people have, obsession and all that. That's fine. But if you don't have a person who can support, I personally think big kudos to Simi here, more than Rohit. She takes care of the kids. I'm not that Rohit does not, but just to respect his passion. So all the wives out there, please respect your husband's passion, please. So just a plug-in from husband.
Yeah, Simi, do you want to say something to that?
No, I just want to say thank you. Yeah, I do, appreciate, all his, passion towards cricket. And, over the years, I think now that I've been connected with cricket so much that I actually really enjoy it myself. And it's a beautiful day out here. It's a lovely game. I'm really enjoying. May the best team win. But both the teams are doing like amazing right now, on the field.
Thank you, Simi. That's fantastic. So all the wives over there, hopefully you got some couple of points taken down. So you guys know it, but Simi made it and bolstered the good points there.
So, Simi, you are passionate about cooking. So, does Rohit share that same passion at home?
So it's funny because that you asked, but when we got married, he was not passionate at all. He wouldn't cook or nothing. But over the years, it's funny, that he has developed that liking. And I think after kids, things I guess change some too. He now cooks actually a lot. More for the girls. He'll make a lot of pastas and pizzas, and he likes to grill a lot too. So that helps me.
So that is good. That is good. So it's not all about cricket. It's all about the family time as well, right?
Perfect. Yes.
So that is pretty good. Good to hear. Again, the score is 58 for 6. 16th over running. 4 hours left. Subodh on strike. He's looking around the ground to see where he can hit the ball. There's a slip in place for Subodh.
True. And then probably they're attacking on the offside. So.
Yeah, that's a very good stroke on the left. What do you think of the field placement, Rohit Nanda, of the
Bowler here.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think Ramesh is making the field adjustment, and so is Nagendra. If you guys watch it, right, the wicket keeper here, Nagendra, he just moved that. That's a good ball. So he just moved that fielder towards the short square leg,
right?
And he was very fine. He squared him up right before 2 deliveries, right? So right when he was at his run up, you could see him make that adjustment, because he's not going to go full. He's not going to go fine. The fine ball's not going to go fine. He's dropping a short look.
Fantastic.
That is a very good
very
shot.
well played stroke.
It was slightly short of length, and the batsman took advantage of it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's been very difficult for them to get the ball. Anything that is pitched outside the off stump, it's been very difficult for them to get it away.
True. Yeah, well played. Yeah, slight misfielding costed them an extra run.
So, who is the fastest pacer in this league?
I mean, there are a few options. I mean, to me, I've faced all the bowlers here, so I think Ramesh is the fastest, and I know that because he hit my ankle the first day, and I had a bruise for 2 weeks. So, and I wish we could have a radar here to gauge the speed here, right? I think he's the fastest.
All right, looks like
They're
they're
going away for four byes.
It's 4 by 4.
That was a very good shot. Subodh well left.
Right. Good distraction, Subodh.
Good 4 runs for the team.
Yeah,
I guess, right?
excellent.
Yeah, good 4
It's a very needed 4 runs to add to a respective total.
Yeah, 66 for 6.
So more than radar, I just want to piggyback on that thought, Rohit. You know, first of all, I kudos to you. You've elevated this whole experience of cricket to a different level by having this telecast. I understand people are busy and all that, but still, they can at least get a glimpse of this.
Yeah, the goal was here. The
Fantastic.
goal was to do it for the families, right? Because we have players playing out here, and the families. Initially, we didn't have any scores, just the manual score sheet. We upgraded to online scoring where they can. That's a
Good shot.
That's
good
a good
fielding.
shot in the
very
leg.
well fielded.
He pulled it away. I mean, that was a
Good
very
pull.
good length ball.
Yeah, I was gonna say same. It wasn't short of length. It wasn't that short. He went back and that
and
was a
pulled
back
it.
foot pull shot. So very smartly played.
So go ahead, Rohit. So I like this concept of family. Since
because
I'm a
then
family physician.
Then the families were watching at home, like
Right.
as in the live scoring, right? They
Yep.
can't see what's happening. But now that we had an option to upgrade to the Cricket Club's live streaming, we said, let's try it out. We tried it for 2 games, and guess what? People were watching at home. They were sitting down with their families, kids, on a
Definitely.
big screen TV. It's a channel on YouTube. Cricket Clubs has a channel,
Yeah,
and
Yeah, I was one of them.
I think that's a dead ball.
That's a dead ball again. Half
Again,
length
and it
ball.
happens for Kamal a lot. He's usually a shoulder guy. He puts a lot of shoulder, so logically it goes short of length, and that's why in his over it becomes so sort of frustrating for the batsman, right? They're there to bat, and then you have dead balls going on. So, and I feel that in challengers dugout. They're pretty frustrated with those short ball dead balls. So
Well, you know, a positive note, Rohit. You know, dead balls. You can actually try practice hitting sixes. You know, it's all about how you look at the situation. Good call. Good call by Chaitanya. There was a good running between the wickets.
yeah, that was his danger end, and he immediately saw the opportunity and grabbed it.
Good. I think Subodh is keeping the clock ticking nicely. It was an excellent shot.
Excellent connected. Very well done.
put.
And the outfield's
good
dry.
fielding.
They're
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
grab
they
2
need
runs
to-
here. There they did.
Fantastic. 2 runs. Was a little exciting moment for challengers, especially for Subodh to run back. So, but he made it in time.
2.5 overs remaining, so about 15 balls, right? So what do you think they should be looking for? 15 balls, another 15 runs, or they should try to make it 90, 95 and not stop at 85, right?
Yeah, I think so, Rohit. That a respectful total would be somewhere close to 90. But let's say I think it's picking up. They're trying to swing every ball.
Looks like it.
Looks
Every
like
ball
they're
has been
trying to-
connected there.
Good Excellent ball. Hold.
Inside edge
Right.
and onto the stumps.
Right, straight shot. So fantastic. Good bowling, Kamal.
I think that was outside see off, and he was going for a leg side slog and
True.
misjudged the bounce and inside edge onto his wickets. Good batting there by Chaitanya.
Absolutely. And again, like you said, there are only 14 balls to go.
Yeah.
So I guess there is a little more
13
more
now,
people to bat, and I guess they'll come and swing around and get some scores, get connected. That would be the strategy.
Yeah. Mayur Soni walks in as the new batsman. But yeah, Srini bhai, so 13 balls to go. If I were in the dugout, right, like my thing will be, let's just at least get 13 singles, right?
Correct.
So you don't want to miss out on those singles. I try to make it double, but any loose ball that you get, make sure you get a boundary out of that, and that's how you reach that 85-90 mark. If you can go beyond that, if you have more than a couple of boundaries, then you're golden, I think, right?
Absolutely, that's an addition, icing on the cake. Well, guys, don't underestimate Mayur Soni. He was at Shakti Mandir last night. He had a deep prayers went. So
That was a good last ball by Kamal.
Good
He
ball.
finished his quota of overs. 4 overs, 8 runs and 3 wickets. Great spell by Kamal.
good job, Kamal. It's a long journey you had, Kamal.
Funny thing.
I don't want to remember.
No. I'm glad you brought it up here, and I don't want to remember it either. I'm sure he wants to forget that too. My wife was asking me, so we were watching the game live last week, and I was praising Kamal's bowling, and he was like, "Oh, I've seen him bowl." I was like, "Yeah, let me tell you what happened. Right, the first game, poor guy comes into PTC City. The first game that he's playing,
After a long time.
After a long time, and the first over that he bowled, he's bowling to Madhusudan, who was at that point one of the best batsmen that PTC Cricket League had, right?
Yes.
And this guy had a couple of no balls, couple of free hits. So guess what? He gave 30 runs in the first over
True.
In the PTC League itself, and everybody looked at him as oh my God, is he a part-time bowler? Is he a full-time bowler? How do we judge, right? And but he came back right after that performance. He came back and he showed that he is a frontline bowler, and not only that, he can bat well too. He's been connecting well. If you saw the last game, he stayed there, waited for the loose balls, and he hit the loose balls out of the ball.
Fantastic. No, I agree with you, and that speaks a lot about Kamal. So, as you said, Rohit, good. Keep connecting, and then keep the clock ticking.
Yeah, that's the right thing to do, and wait for that loose ball. Not that Nagendra is known for giving that loose balls. He's one of the better bowlers that we have out here, and his action is a little deceiving. If you see Srinivai, right?
Yeah.
He walks in, he runs in fast, and then he kind of, I don't know if it's a leg cutter. That was a leg cutter, right?
Yeah.
So and he kind of puts a variation in the ball there. So
Alrighty,
Good.
so
Fantastic.
hi, Trisha.
hi. So there are 2 overs left for the challengers for
Right.
their batting, and then after that we'll have our next team bat. Oh!
I think that's a catch. I think
That
Nagendra
was
will
a
take
high.
it. That was a high catch. Very well judged.
Very well.
That
done.
was
Caught
very high.
Cotton ball by Nagendra.
Excellent job, Nagendra. Great ball, straight onto the batsman. Then, of course, the batsman is in a rush to get
72
the
for
runs
8.
going. And high catch, but well judged. Good job. So it's 72 for 8.
Yeah, 72 for 8 now, and we have about 9 balls to go. Kiran Mahajan walks in, and he's a veteran of the game.
Correct.
I don't know if I can say that or not, but he's played PTC League since day one, right? He's been here for a
That's
long
right.
time. Very good striker of the ball, right? He if he clears, he will clear it good. And good wicket keeper batsman. And so I think at this point, challengers should be looking for Kiran to face as many as he can out of those 9 deliveries. Not that Mayur Soni cannot hit; he's a great batter too. And I would want to see him rotate around and see if he can give that to Kiran. Very well.
Yeah, very straight
Very
ball.
good shot.
That's exactly what challengers needed, and then rely on Kiran here to face a couple of balls to see if he's in the right zone. If he is, then they'll have those 15 runs that they were looking for.
Sure. And then, is this the last ball of the over, Rahul?
This is, yeah.
Okay,
I
so
think-
maybe they can rotate the strike.
Actually, one more ball to go. That was the second last ball.
Second last
Yeah,
ball.
I didn't check this.
No worries.
Yeah, that's the last one now. So that was a good ball. Half volley outside the off for the new batsman coming in, and because new batsman is thinking, oh, let me rotate, let me wait for the short ball, and you give him half volley right outside the off. And same thing again.
Same
That was sort
thing.
of the variation of pace there. Did it for the Kiran.
Very intelligent bowling by Nagendra. Great over for Nagendra. Good job.
And he finished his quota of 4 overs. It gave 18 runs and took a wicket, so that's pretty decent. It's good. We can't compare every bowler with Kamal, Srinivai.
True.
Where do you get
But,
to the points score?
But I feel like folks out there, the idea of we talking about Kamal is actually very positive. So kudos to Kamal. Great job, Kamal.
Score for this match.
Proud of you, man. Nice. This is the last over for challengers.
Good ball.
Another nice ball outside off stump. No runs.
Yeah, Ramesh is going to bowl the last over. The first ball was pretty good, outside the off stump.
Okay. So we're in our last over for the challengers. Then
Another wonderful ball outside off stump.
I think that's what Ramesh is going to be doing for the next 4 deliveries too, right? He wants to keep it outside off, not give them the length. He's dropping it a little short of length, and just line and length, right?
Right.
Basics. He's going back to basics for the last over, which is very much needed because things can change.
True. Very
in
true.
the last over. So.
Ramesh is such an excellent cricketer to start with. Oh, those are.
I think I jinxed it. I jinxed it. He bowled a full toss there. Sorry, Ramesh. No, but he is. He's one of the best all-rounders that we have in the league here. So
True. Ramesh, it's not your mistake. It's just the wind
Commentator's
speed.
jinx, yeah.
The wind speed went up by 20 nauticals.
bold.
Over. Oh,
bold.
was that by?
No, that's a bold.
No, sorry.
Yeah, he block hold him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was going
couldn't-
across.
Do we have bails, Rohit?
Yes,
Is
we
it-
do. We
Oh,
do.
got it. Okay, nice.
And they are the light up bales first time for the PTC league. You don't see them light up right now. You see them in the evening games, and it looks good and it helps.
I tell you, Rohit, you always surprise me. In fact, not every season. You surprise me every week with all these updates. It's
No,
fantastic.
I think it's a joint effort. I have a lot of people who are helping us out, starting from the sponsors of the league, the trustees here, and then the committee members, right, and the leaders, all the captains and everybody. They have put in so much effort, and there you go, Sumir into the batting here. A good single here.
Good shot.
Yeah, last 2 balls to go for Ramesh. Actually, last ball. This is the last ball of the innings, guys. 75. Can Mayur clear it for a boundary and give them?
Alrighty, last ball.
Yeah, but well
The
said,
momentum.
Rohit. You're very modest. Great leadership and a visionary. So I've been in this journey with you for almost at least 3-4 years now, and I love the way it is. All right, that's it, guys.
That's
So
it.
challengers.
75 for 9. 76 is going to be the target.
Challengers set a target for
Avengers.
Avengers. So that's good. Well played.
76.
76 all out.
All right.
Not for 9, but yeah.
This part of the segment is sponsored by Al Cleaners. Just in case you guys are lazy to do stuff, just drop it or give him a call. Jay will come and pick it up
Excellent
and takes care of
service.
that. So, and I personally can vote excellent service. Thank you, Al Cleaners.
And all
for-
the uniforms of Peachtree City Ivy Cricket League have been done by Al Cleaners as well. We try
Absolutely.
to clean them after every game.
and top of it, for Diwali party, they take care of the tablecloths too. So thank you, Jay, for all that services you do.
No, we will keep it going. And,
All right, well played, guys. Good job.
So, what happens in the team huddles, Rohit? Can you give the audience a little bit of idea what happens in team
yeah,
huddles?
so here's.
Do you guys talk about strategy, or do you just go talk something and then go and do whatever you have to do on the field?
Yeah, the goal here is to talk positive, right? So the leaders, the captains, the vice captains, and the core group, core team members, they come out and they talk about what went right most of the time and the things that they should be focusing on for the second innings, right? So for Avengers, their goal is to chase that. So I think the piece of advice there from Ramesh, and again there is going to be stay there, play 20 overs, and you're going to get it, right? Rotate it around, rely on those loose balls, and then let's get home, right? On the other side, we have challengers. They just batted, and they have 75 runs, which is a good total here, right? We have had somewhere between 70 to 100 in each game, so I think this is a pretty decent total. They have to stick to their basics here. So the things that they want to do is, or not want to do, is one of the things is don't give extras, right? Correct. Keep it line and length. Okay, remember what Ramesh did. Remember what Nagendra did. They were balling outside the off stump and they were keeping it there, right? You don't need to keep it fancy. You need to keep it very simple. So and challengers have a very good bowling, right?
Who are the main bowlers in challengers?
So they're missing Karthi, who's an all-rounder for their team today, but Chaitanya, Mayur, Subodh, Kishan, Abhijit. I think that's their bowling lineup.
And Subodh has gone over his white ball syndrome. Or
He did, and actually that was for the first. I know you're joking, but he did do that for the first tournament. But he's been one of the good
strike
bowlers.
bowlers.
Main strike bowlers. And guess what? Mayur and Subodh has stepped up a lot. They both have a maiden in the last previous games when it was required. Crucial time of the phase of the game, and they came in and bowled a maiden, right? And Chaitanya has been outstanding. If you check his figures last game, he had 3 overs. He gave 3 runs.
Wow.
That's awesome.
So, or maybe he had 4 overs. I can't remember exactly, but I remember
Still
his yeah. It was like 1 run per over he was bowling, right? And that was against us. So I was happy and unhappy. Happy for him because he's consistently being performing good. And I know I was talking to Bhavik Bhai, and you guys weren't around last game. And he's one of the guys who has been given leadership cap this time. He's the captain of the team. This is the first time he's captaining, and you can see it. You can see him taking on the responsibility, stepping up as needed, and doing the right thing.
That's good. That's the ball.
All right, guys, we're back live. Waiting on the scorer to sync up the score here. Looks like Mayur's going to start the proceedings from Challenger's side.
All right.
Very well glided for a single.
Very well.
That's the start that every batsman looking for, right? The first ball, get off the strike, take a breather.
Absolutely. Good takeoff. Slight wind blowing across the field, but it's a beautiful day, guys. If you have nothing to do, just come over, just enjoy this wonderful, seriously, a wonderful sunny. Oh, nice shot.
That's out.
Oh,
That's out. It
All right.
almost looked like he wanted him to play a drive, right? He had the field set up for that. Everybody on the offside waiting for that drive, and he pretty much trapped him. Yep, good bowling there by Mayur. Good catch
Mayur.
by Sumir.
So that's the
Excellent.
first
Hard
wicket
luck for
for
Avengers
Avengers.
Second ball.
on the second ball. That was
And
I agree.
how is the batsman who is walking out, Rohit? Is it a major loss for Avengers, or they got some pretty big depth coming through as well?
No, I think Prakash is a very good batsman. He is. I think this is his first game in the league stage, and he didn't actually. He wasn't registered initially. He came into the team late. Avengers was short of a couple of players, so he was picked right after the auction. And but he's a very good batsman. I've heard he's a good bowler too. I've not seen him bowl. And he didn't bowl today either, so I didn't get an opportunity to see that.
I find Mayur's bowling is quite tempting to
And
make
deceiving.
mistakes. Exactly.
And deceiving, exactly.
Yeah,
Looks like, oh,
very
yeah, I'm gonna go
intelligent.
for it, right?
Yeah, that was see what he's doing is he's coming in short run up, right? He's focused on
Yeah.
that again, middle and off. But he's pitching in a little bit short. I think if he gets fuller on length, he is going to be devastating for these guys.
PK Bhai, when you were walking in the second ball, that's exactly what he did. He had a fuller length where people will
There.
drive,
Oh,
and they
yeah.
got catch out.
Good ball.
That is the line for Mayur to stick to. Because again, if you look at all the batsmen, right, because they are not professionals. They are not playing well on the offside. So keep it full, and that was a good ball, almost a
Excellent.
Yorker length.
Yorker length. Mayur, very intelligent bowling, keeping them tight.
So 1 over gone, 2 runs, 1 wicket, end to a good over from Mayur.
Excellent. Yeah, very good start. I mean, from the bowling team perspective, that's what you want, right? You want early wickets, and you don't want to give extras.
Yeah.
Right? Like we were discussing in the break, you don't want to give extras, and you want to take early wickets too. So 2 runs in the first over. Looks like there's discussion going on between the selection of the bowler here. Mayur, Subodh, who are responsible for the teams. I think they're going to go either go with Sumir or Chaitanya. Chaitanya is the captain there as well. And Sumir is one of their lead bowlers anyway, right? So when he gets going, and I've seen him for the last couple of years, his first over, and this is just my take on it, right? His first over will determine how he plays through.
That's interesting.
What I have seen him is the first 2 balls, first 3 balls, if he drifts towards the leg side, right, and if he gets hit. Remember Harbhajan Singh?
Yes,
Singh?
yes.
If he gets a wicket in the first over itself,
Then
he'll be
golden.
dangerous.
Yeah.
That's Sumir. If you give him the wicket in the first over,
Got
he's
it.
going to be lethal.
I don't know you guys were born or not. There was a bowler, Andy Roberts, in West Indies. He had the same scenario.
Is it?
Yeah. But those days were black and white, so there was no color.
All test cricket.
All test cricket. It was
Srini,
fine.
I would like to break it down to you. I was born in the color era. So, I know that Rohit is young, but I am younger.
Well, the point is, I'm grateful to
Good ball.
That was
And
a
that
great
was caught
ball,
behind.
great
Catch.
caught
Good
behind,
ball.
fantastic catch, good ball. I mean, Rohit, that the batsman had no choice to play it. I mean, it was such a tempting ball.
Exactly.
It was a very tempting
and it's
ball.
hard to not play that ball. Suggestion for batsmen, and that's for me too. Leave that ball.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
So what is happening is you look at both challengers and avengers. The batsmen are coming in, they're eyeing the ball, and they're going for each and every ball that is ball short of the length. It is very simple.
Correct.
Bounce and hit.
Correct.
Right?
Correct. That's right.
All right.
Well,
so
there's a change of batsmen and
Yeah,
all that,
we have-
guys. I just wanted to quickly go back into history. Yeah, the television was introduced to, especially in India, in early 80s. We had Asian Games in 1982.
Uh-huh.
That's how it started off. And honestly, I still remember when India won its World Cup cricket first time.
1983.
And that's another turning point for a lot of things technology wise. So that's where it took off. And then as far as the technology and the transmission and commentary goes, I believe it was the India champion of champions when Ravi Shastri was there.
The Benson and
Benson Hedges.
Oh, yeah.
So these are all the turning points. Again, guys, the point is, we have to recognize what are the cornerstones of cricket. So here we go.
Oh, that was a good ball, good shot. I think going back in history again, if you look at the Peachtree City Cricket League, I go back to Sun's team, right? That we had.
Those Saturdays
And
we
I
used
was
to play.
I was telling.
I see there's a lot of smiles in the commentary room here.
Yeah, I was telling Bhavik about how it went about. Right, Satish used to be our captain,
Right.
and I
very
remember
well.
I used to tell everybody that if you score one more than the captain, our team will score 12.
That's right.
Right, and look at where we have come now.
I want Satish to be
So
here.
Sumir is the bowler, and guys, remember we were talking about Kaushik, who travels from Chicago for these games. He just took a single, and he was a very good leg glance from his side, and then he's on the non-strikers.
Wasn't
Sumir-
Kaushik the
Sumir bowling
player
is
of the
quite,
tournament? Was it 2019
Yeah,
or
I
so?
think he
I think
was,
so.
he
I
was,
remember
yeah.
that he was part of
I
our
remember
team.
one of the games he took like 3 wickets and scored like 50 or something
That
runs,
was, I
right?
think,
Yeah.
I remember that. That was the season, I believe.
Genuine all-rounder that we have.
It's again a great day to play cricket, right? Wind is blowing. It's not too hot, right? It looks like English summer actually when you're watching the game of
Is that
cricket
another
right
wicket? No. That's drop shot of the fielder. Venu tried. Sumir came in. The bowler came in. It dropped.
There was a little confusion.
Was it a confusion or was it a no man's land? Or
It looked like it was in no man's land. The thing I think the bowling team is upset about is nobody made a call.
True.
Yeah, that's why
The
everybody.
ball, I felt ball went a little higher. I mean,
And
but
somebody
it-
had a chance.
So had a chance, but again, catches win matches. So guys,
can I rewind this? Can I see the review of this? Skipper?
So that's coming in next. So for cricket clubs, it looks like we have a multi camera setup, and for each ball you can upload clips how they got out and everything. So we can have multiple devices recording this.
my
right?
God.
So
Okay.
what we're going to do next time around is we're going to have on for the runouts and. For like catches like these, or we'll do some replays. You can push it back into the system, and you can say, "Oh, replay this," and stuff. So we'll try to do
So
that.
will you have the umpires look at the replays and make those calls?
See,
as well?
that's the thing. I've been thinking about that in my head, and my thing is if I introduce the run out like for both the crease, if I have cameras pointing in that direction, I don't want the teams to go in for review every single time.
I agree.
I want them to have certain number of reviews. So you have 2 reviews for each game. If you want to review your run outs, or if you think the umpire did not make a good decision caught behind, we have cameras. Right.
See,
Very
that
good running.
was,
Yeah. They push for that second. That's a very good running.
It was good running. It again fell in the no man's land on the leg side. Mayur is actually doing a good job. He's keeping the line towards that middle and off,
Right.
not giving enough room for the batsman to get free.
Yeah.
Right.
You're
and
right.
if he continues that, and if they mount the pressure on these guys, then I think it'll be very difficult proposition for them to score the 76 runs that they have to score.
Well, Pramod, it's too early in the game, but I agree with you. If this is where Challengers is going,
And to support Mayur's bowling, right? One of the fielding changes that he has done, I'm not sure if that's his call or if it's Chaitanya's call. If you see, the long on is not deep. He came in. He's a mid on right now, and they have mid wicket and the fine leg. They could only have 2 players outside right now because of the power play, and they usually long on is deep. They call them in. I think they're tempting Kaushik to go for that big one,
good bowling, and then
and he's not giving length.
He's not giving length. He's not giving them room,
Fantastic.
and he's not bowling short. Right. So
straight to the ball. Straight
I
to the
think again he's doing all the things that he needs to do while bowling. He's not generating pace. He's just coming in, running in, hitting the ball in the right spots.
I think the shorter run-up has been the key for him. I think he's doing with the shorter run-up, so he's not tired, so his line and length is better.
All right, so that's good, guys. So Mayur just finished his over. Avengers are 5 runs for 2 wickets, and there's the 4th over commencing with Sumir.
From Freedom Energy end.
Batsman was trying. It's an offside ball, but he was trying to go leg side. So
I think they've done a pretty good job. They've packed on the offside. They're bowling on off length. It is not like the previous team where they were missing on the off and they were able to score runs. I think they got solid fielders on the offside as well.
good observation, Pramod. That's good. All right, they got a run. Again, good cricket, guys. Good bowling, good batting, good fielding. Restricted to a single. Oh, that's a good shot. Fantastic shot. That was a real good shot, and it goes all the way to the boundary, 4 runs.
Short on that ball.
Kaushik.
Great shot, Kaushik. It's worth coming from Chicago for that shot.
That was worth it. Yeah, square cuts are always my favorite shot.
Very stylish.
It's just so much fun to hit, so much fun to watch, so much fun to just see it all the way.
And just look at again what happened. Short of the length, gives him room outside the off, and was able to free his hands and hit the ball right in the gap.
And players didn't even move.
Another one.
And that is the same thing that has happened again.
Right. Chaitanya is trying to get back to the keeper, and then Kaushik is back onto the crease. So 2 more runs for Avengers. That
He needs
moves
to
to
bowl fuller balls.
12 runs for 2 wickets.
Yeah, somebody needs to talk to Chaitanya and ask him to change his length a little bit. It's just been 2 balls,
Sunil.
but he should
Sunil
not.
is the bowler.
Sunil. But he should not get flustered with a 4 and a boundary.
And he did have a good first over, right?
Yep.
Remember I was saying when he usually has a good over, he's good, but I stand corrected.
Another.
It's a good
That
one.
was a good
It's
ball again.
Good ball.
I think it's still too much room for
Batsman to go for it.
batsman
Yeah.
to go for it. Again,
With
the
his
quality
pace
of the
not really-
batsman.
Yeah.
He needs to pull it a little bit in towards the off stump and not give enough room for him to free his hands.
And guess what? It's Kaushik, right? So he's a good player.
That's a wide ball.
Wide ball, extra. I think it's the first extra of this.
For Sumir?
For
Or
Sumir.
for
the team.
Oh,
For
for
the
the
team, I
team.
think.
Actually, that's true.
Yeah, pretty good. I think it's a good. I think it's a good.
I think you're right. Mayur did not ball.
Yeah, so that's good. So far, so good. First extra. Challengers are definitely looking for not to make any mistakes.
So they have 63 runs to go at 4 runs and over.
What a shot!
That is again
What
a beautiful shot. Again, that's a problem.
Beautiful shot.
Short of
Same
the
ball,
land.
same shot, same place, same result.
Same. 4 runs. Great going for
That's Kaushik for you.
Kaushik.
You give him room, like Vicky sir was saying, right? You give him room, he'll go for it. So you want to keep it very restricted. And you don't have enough runs on the board. Like you're not talking about 100 runs here. You're talking about 75, 76 runs here. And so you want to keep it tight up front. So.
True.
We're definitely
And then
gonna see
save your
some bowling
wickets too.
stream next over.
You don't want to choke in the end. So I think they're playing very sensible, waiting for that loose ball and going for it.
Speaking of wickets, you know who's coming in next for Avengers or who's lined up to come in next? They have Nagendra, they have Kamal, they have Ramesh. I mean, these are the three guys who can individually come in and change the course of the game, right? And so
So, Rohit, have you decided about the salary of the commentators who are coming in and talking about the game?
yes, I have. I've thought about it a lot, and I think they should do like a community service. I think they should be free of cost.
Normally that's not how it works. Srini does a lot of community service, but PK is not in that game.
All right, PK, we'll see you next time. Thank you for your service.
Good call, yeah.
भाई पीके का प्लेन ले आओ भाई.
Good bowling. Mayur is in his third over.
Yeah,
So he's
bowling
bowling
beautifully.
tight, actually.
Was that a
It's
wide?
a little tricky.
So, are they going to run out Mayur's overs and ask him to ball all four because he's doing so well?
and they
would
might,
imagine
they might.
so.
You
They
know,
should do
bowling,
that in
they
my
would
mind.
fielding.
he's a good new ball bowler. You know what I'm saying? Last time he had 2 overs and then he did not bowl any overs after that. Just because of this reason, because they had so many bowling options, they were going with different combination and different. Again,
It's no man's land. It's no man's land.
So
and
I think challengers have done their homework, right? And that's what I was thinking last time around too. When Mayur had 2 amazing overs, he wasn't brought back, and now he's continuing with his third. Maybe he'll get a fourth. Maybe he'll get a fourth after a few overs. You don't want to ball him at the end, is what I've been listening in their from their team. But you want to ball him, right? Let him bowl all his 4 overs.
That is right.
Yeah, look at that.
Even last night we
Excellent
were
ball.
talking about that should be a
good
right
ball.
strategy for him to finish it up
Yeah.
while he's in a good line and let more.
Exactly. And why not?
When you are in a rhythm, don't break it.
Kaushik is the
Continue
best
it.
batsman.
Right? And Mayur looks in good rhythm right now. And versus the
Ooh,
batsman.
how was that?
It was a good line of speed change. I think he's gonna reduce the speed.
was that a run or a leg by?
That was a bat to it, I thought.
Bat? Okay. Looks like
Yeah,
it was
he
a
said
run.
bad.
All right.
Yeah, umpire did not give like buys.
So it's 19 for 2, guys. Again.
So have you, Rohit, have we not decided to play on both ends just because of how uneven the pitch is?
Yeah, and because the mat on the grass is not good, there's not going to be any bounce there, right? What we really need is a cricket ground designated for us where we can have a tough wicket so that we can play both sides, right? A circular field, tough wicket. Like ACL has that now, right? We've been wanting to have that for a long time, and now for the last few years, ACL has tough wicket. That's where we go and play over
Right,
the
Pani.
weekends. And here we have a luxury of playing on the mat, which is even better. The only downside is the other side where it's half on the grass side.
Sure. Obviously, you're right. It's a baseball ground.
Well, I
We're trying to
actually,
make it.
yeah.
So I agree with you.
Srini has a point, and I think I was talking to PK in a very confidential setting. That's one of the reasons he's refusing to play on this kind of thing. He's below his standard. That's what he was telling me.
Yeah, you know, a player like PK, when he comes in and balls, he needs a perfect level ground because you don't want to get injured, right? When you are my age, I think it becomes a problem when you get injured. Then you have to spend money on Srini.
You also wanna that's the primary care physician right there.
Well, I was trying to tell you, PK, please, you play your game. We'll take care of you later. We want you to have fun. I don't want you to be on outside the game and say, hey, I wish I played. You see my point? Life is a journey.
Chaitanya is in. Brought him up for bowling. 3 overs from Mayur, 2 from Sumir, and Chaitanya was the captain of Challengers. Brought himself to bowl now. I think it's a very good decision. He's also a good new ball bowler, right?
Yeah, he is.
And like I was saying, last game he had like 4 overs, 4 runs or 3 runs or something. And from economy wise, he was very good. Look at that throw. Look at that enthusiasm from KP, right? Kaushal, also a very passionate guy. Yeah, he's very passionate, very good cricketer, and he'll always bring something to the table in the game.
Great ball. That was an excellent ball, actually.
Actually, shot in. If you say it kind of got inside.
They're making it a true gentleman's game, Nanda. I have not seen anybody sledging or talk back to the batsman.
That reminds me, guys. Ajit had a family emergency. He's in India. I'm just kidding. So this is the guy who's been cheering his team from outside a lot. I don't know. There's a thin line between sledging and cheering, right? So he brings so much passion to his cheering that the other team goes on the back foot, and there's an advantage for that team. Right?
There was a guy named PK, remember? He used to do quite a bit of sledging. What happened to the guy?
That's a dead ball. Yeah.
I remember PK sledged his team in one game so much they all got out 26. So there was a speaker, there was a mic, and
Let's take advantage. Mayur has just stepped out for taking rest. So Mayur, how is the wicket there?
Wicket's good. Ball coming as expected. So hopefully
That's a 4 runs. Mayur is
to break this.
Whoa, what a fielding save. What a stop, man.
yeah,
Thank
I
you.
thought he overran it initially, but
That was a
Mayur-
great start, and you really bowled well, Mayur. Yes, really well. Very well, right onto the wickets, and very strategic too.
So what we were saying, Mayur, when we were bowling, that you were coming in, you were not trying to do much. You were trying to bowl middle and off, and trying to keep that line. Was that the strategy you were going in when you were trying to bowl to Kaushik?
Exactly. So our goal was just to keep the good line and length. Say they are going to play. And if they hit, that's okay. But our goal was just to keep a good line and length so that we can.
Oh,
Just
nice ball. Nice ball, he's out. I think there's a nick.
You got a nick, I heard it here.
I think there's a nick.
What was that? Maybe heard something. Eh?
Yeah,
Maybe.
thanks
I don't know,
Mayur
some
for your
picture.
input.
One
Appreciate
more thing,
this. Was a good ball.
So Mayur, what I wanted to know is when Chaitanya or Subodh, I think, has been talking a lot to the team. What has he been saying? Because earlier when he talked to the batsmen, they all got out. And
he has a good story. Just unfortunately, it didn't work out. But he has good advice.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Because he's thinking throughout after the game, also throughout till the next game. He's thinking about it. He's coming up with a plan. It's just it's unfortunate, I would say.
that people are not listening to him.
No, it's not. They are all listening.
They are all listening to
They are
him.
all listening. We are all listening. It's just.
It's just that some of the strategies sometimes they don't work, right?
Well, it's always there. Anytime strategy. When rubber hit the road. So it's
So what's coming in to bowl?
Intentions are always there. Execution can be a bit more challenging at times.
But either way, guys, you're having fun. That's important, Mayur. Thank you for your time. Appreciate your time.
What do you feel, Mayur, about the remaining game? Are you guys in good position with the 75 runs that you scored?
She said 50 runs more.
No problem. No
If
problem.
you ask me,
No number is enough.
Exactly. But I think 15 more would have been perfect, but I think still, wait and see what happens.
Yeah, and you never know. It's a 20-over game. I mean, they are at 24 for 2. They need 52 runs on 83 balls. Anything can happen. Right?
Yeah, that's what I told you.
If you keep doing your basics, don't get the wides, and get those damn wickets.
And it can happen. I'm a believer, actually. Even with their team being roster being so solid, I think it's still possible. Ooh.
Yeah, that's where I've seen a lot of improvement in Subodh.
Yeah, good
right?
ball, Subodh. Yes.
Earlier he used to drift on the leg. I think he's controlled his line. He's bowling with pace. He's bowling with intent, and he's sticking to that line.
And the ball is staying low. If you notice that, it's actually pretty good.
And that is where he gets a lot of bowls, right?
That's the wish is live from that. Are Jonty Rhodes.
John T. Rhodes, that's a good comparison.
He's a good fielder. Yeah. He always brings his A game.
Yeah, and energy. Very positive.
That's good.
Oh, that was a good ball.
Good bowling. Very good ball.
अभी बैठे अभी खड़ी तभी बोलता है कि जब आएगा तब मिलेगा
That's good, Pramod. I like the way you brought back Suns game. It was early morning.
Yeah. I remember we used to go to the baseball fields and play with only Rohit being the passionate guy and all other guys just going in there to have fun and then going to Star of India to have aloo parathas.
That's right. That's right. That was the best part. Yes, you're absolutely right.
But it's come a long way since then. I think people are professional.
True.
They have the intent, they have the zeal, the enthusiasm to come and play a game of cricket.
And the best part is, it helps fitness for everyone.
Why not?
Well played.
It's 27 for 2. Kaushik is on 19. Sridhar is on 5.
And 7 overs.
Yeah, that was a good over. 4 runs only, and there were a couple of chances there. So they need 49 runs and 78 balls. Still have 8 wickets to go. Yeah, so you can do it on your phone too. It's a full detail. So here it tells you ball by ball. It tells you exactly how many runs needed, what's going on, and then if you click on the full scorecard, it shows you.
It's just a game.
Nice. Very nice.
Look at the scorecard. I like the details of the scorecard.
Yeah.
I was checking the earlier game, you guys' game, and I'm like, oh, so the fact that Cricket Info has changed it out.
So they do have bowling options.
Oh, wow.
An
Krishan is
interview.
getting the ball.
Ramesh? Okay.
Well, guys, we are very lucky to have Ramesh into the commentary box.
Captain of Avengers.
Captain of Avengers, so he's going to give us his opinion. Ramesh, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Fantastic. You're doing great. Such a beautiful day, right? To play.
Yeah,
Whether,
nice weather.
whether you win or lose, but having a good time. So that's important.
Yeah.
Great shot while Ramesh has stepped into the commentary box. It was fantastic. First ball went for 4 runs.
So how are you feeling about your team, Ramesh, right now as you stand and see the game?
Yeah, I'm fortunate to have a very good team. The team is very enthusiastic. We have a very motivated team. On the field or off the field, we are having a lot of jokes and gel together.
Exactly.
That's I'm seeing the team bonding. That's a plus for us. Any team should have that. I see. I'm fortunate to have that kind of spirit and motivation in the team. That is outside the play or the skill set. Then when it comes to skill set, see,
that was a
That's
good
a
shot.
fantastic
I just
shot.
run.
Full.
I just
Is
talked
it
about
6? Oh, 6. So great shot. Kaushik is doing a phenomenal job. If you guys don't know, he works in Chicago, and he comes to Atlanta to play cricket in this league. So quite fortunate to have this wonderful guy.
And if you look at the score,
Great shot.
guys, 37 runs, out of which Kaushik has scored 29. So Ramesh, I think Kaushik, when I started seeing him bat, it took him a little while to get his eye in, right? But now he's just free flowing. He's going to damage the challenges completely if he sticks on this way.
He is an extraordinary, all-rounder. I would say he's more on a batter, all-rounder. He is a very good cricketer, very good batsman. We saw and witnessed in the last season as well. Over the years, we have seen Kaushik playing. He's an amazing cricketer. His shots, his cover drive, very technical shots. He'll play not just slugging. Initially, I was giving him some tips to hold on because he's out of touch with the batting for a year. So I wanted to get used to play some balls, get some confidence, the touch of the bat, get back. So I was trying to hold him. That's why he was trying to see if there is any new bowler, new ball, how the conditions on the pitch with the mat. So that's why initially he went a little slower side. Then when he got used to the pitch, his confidence is going with the ball. So he's playing good, which is good for our team.
Good analysis, Ramesh. Yeah, great.
Yeah, and Kaushik was his availability was a question before the start of the season because he's coming from out of town. We weren't sure how many games was he gonna play, but Ramesh took a chance. He picked him up pretty early in his team, and everybody had a question about is he going to be available more than 2 games? Because every team is playing every team twice, right? Interesting. So if he's only available for 2 games, is it worth it? Of course, it's worth it, right? With the player with that caliber, it's worth it. And Ramesh was pretty smart on picking him up very early in the auction itself. So, what do you feel about that, Ramesh? You will say that's a good decision, right?
Oh yeah, when we think something and if it working out, definitely it's we think it's a good decision we made, and it's working out for us, fortunately. Again, Kaushik, today also there was his availability was a question. Somehow we didn't have enough players. We want to make it playing 11 at least. Today we had a availability issue, so that's why we somehow pushed him. So we're glad he was able to make it.
So did he come in last night or?
Yeah.
He came in last night.
Came last night.
Oh, he's walking. Oh, good. That's a good
I
sportsman
was,
spirit. They were
yeah,
appealing the
got
umpire did not
behind.
give out,
There
and
was a neck.
he walked. So
And that was a good. Thank you, Ramesh.
thank you, Ramesh.
Yeah, guys, give a big round of applause to Sridhar. Good. There was a great sportsmanship right there.
Yes.
So, well played, Sridhar. Looks like Subodh got his wicket.
Oh, was that Subodh bowling? I didn't see. Yeah. Okay.
Right. Right. So Subodh picked up a wicket now, and it's 39 for 3.
$11.4 overs.
All right, this part of the segment of the match is sponsored by the pharmacy place. Great service. They do a great job. It's a local pharmacy, and also a great supporter for PTC League. Thank you, Hiren, for helping us out. Again, guys, right from sneezes to cuts, lacerations, whatever, just try to visit pharmacy place. I myself, my family does. A great service there.
Yeah, we
Thanks,
do.
Hiren.
And one of the best rates they have, right? You compare it with the big chain CVS, Walgreens, or Walmart for that fact, right? They have very competitive rates. We do all our prescriptions at his place.
All right.
Quick service, good service.
Yeah, quick service. They deliver if you want.
Oh, that's right. I didn't realize that. So good. So guys, check it out. Pharmacy place
In Peachtree City.
in Peachtree City. Okay. It was a.
Was it? No. It looked like you dropped it. I think I heard something.
There was a nick.
There was a deflection for sure. So.
There was a nick, but it looks like the catch was dropped.
Yes.
But it was a tough catch.
It was.
It's not easy. It's hard. It's not easy.
You want to come and talk again?
No, I'm good.
I think maybe my question for you is, what are the chances you'll get the 4th over?
99.9.
99.9?
So then why are you standing outside the field and not doing the hard part of going in and doing something about fielding?
Just taking it, right?
It's a strategy.
It's a strategy. Oh, I did not realize that. I can play cricket too.
I told you, right? You just
Yeah.
play 1 over, take it easy,
And then
and I'll see you on the 4th over in case you get injury.
Actually, a good over. Only 2 runs this
2 runs, and this is the first wide. Extra Subodh has given.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. There you go.
I must say, challengers are playing really well from the fielding point of view. I think it's only 2 extras so far. That's pretty good.
yeah, that's pretty tight.
Very tight for
5 more runs though, guys.
yeah.
And again, going
it's-
back to the bowling discussion, both Mayur and Subodh have done phenomenally well in the last couple of years to bring their line and length back in and not be those wide guys, right? Otherwise, it used to be six balls of wide and 6 balls somewhere in between.
Things to happen, Pramod. I like the way you go back to the history a lot. So, and you try to put people back to their spots.
Yeah.
I get it. I get your strategy.
Kishan back into
Sometimes.
the attack.
And something has happened to Kishan too, Rohit. I don't see the band that he used to wear on his head.
Hey, I remember what you. Yeah, And so coming back to Kishan, do you think this is a good decision at this point? I'm just between
When,
us,
Gendra-
right? Not that we're live streaming, not that people are listening to us.
Yeah.
he bowled 1 over and gave 11 runs, and Kaushik backed him for that big 6 there, right? Do you think that's a good decision to bring him back for the second, or when you have somebody like Kaushik, would you rather go with your prime bowler?
No, I would say, see, you have to try something different right now. You don't have a lot of runs to defend, and you got to take the wickets. That's the only way they can win this game, not by running out the overs.
Yeah. And
So if
also
Kishan, the first over that he bowled, if you look at it, if he keeps his line straight, he's got the pace, he can get the wickets.
And he finished that over pretty good too.
That's right.
So
That's
that,
right.
That brought the confidence for the captain to say, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna. That's an unfortunate overthrow.
Yeah.
The bowler was not ready. The fielder threw it on top of his head, and that's
Yeah.
an unfortunate overthrow there. So
yeah.
now Kaushik is on strike. So
That's the key. So if they can get Kaushik out, I think they can put some
Pressure back on Avengers.
Otherwise, it's going to be a one-sided game by the time it's done. Oh, that is a dead ball.
It's a dead ball.
I think in that one he tried to do something extra. That is what it's showing, right? When Kaushik is coming into bat, the bowlers are trying to do something different, and that is what is putting pressure on them to do the mistakes that they are happening. What do you think, Srini?
I agree. There is always little pressure, right? Remember, he pulled him for a 6, or so Kishan is under a little pressure. But I guess that was a good.
That was a very good ball.
Very
I
good
think
ball,
that's the
Kishan.
line he needs to keep. Just bring it fuller of length a little bit. Keep it on chest height, and I think he can cramp Kaushik in.
And remember, they have a slip too.
So you guys continue.
Was another wide. Hoping challengers would restrict their extras and give a good fight to Avengers.
That was a no ball, I think. Are they going to call a no ball? That was a no ball, free hit above the waist length.
Yeah,
He read it early.
it's a free hit.
You know, Srini, I would love to bowl to Kaushik
Why is that so, Pramod?
because I would love to see what he can do and what I can do with him.
Got it. I can see that enthusiasm, Pramod. Nice. So there was 1 run on the free hit. That brings the score to 45 over 3 wickets.
Oh, that was almost in the hands. A good dive
Yeah,
by Kishan.
Kishan for a cotton bowl, but good cricket. Well played, guys. All right, guys, we have one more celebrity here in the commentary box. Kamal.
With me, in just in case. All right.
So, Kamal, how are you enjoying cricket today?
Great. It's great weather today. The guys showing great interest in the field. Both the teams are playing good so far.
I'm sure you're very delighted to have a batsman flying from Chicago.
Well, he actually wanted to come, and last minute he said no last time, like a few days ago. And they said we don't have a player availability. So he said like, hey, if you have a chance, you have no plans. I said, no, okay, I can come. So
Awesome. No, I think
that worked. Otherwise, we would not have played. We had a hard time getting players available to this week.
I know that it's one of the challenge of PTC Cricket League is having. You draft the players, hoping that they, with their abilities and all that, and they're not available. So that, as a sponsor, as a leader of your team, I totally get that. And I've been there a few seasons myself as a sponsor of the team. So it's just the availability of the players. I get it. Fantastic. I think you're happy with this so far. How things are moving.
I think it's going well so far. I think they have a good partnership between Kaushik and Sridhar earlier. And I think the Gaurav, the batsman, is also going with good pace. We'll see how we do in the next half.
Fantastic. Thank you, Kamal. I know you have some piece of advice to give to your dugout folks. Thanks for your time. All right, guys. There's a little free time going. So I see Pramod PK bowling for Sanjay. And the person behind that is actually second batsman, but kind of playing. It's like wicket keeper / second batsman hybrid. So this is a new style. Good ball, PK. All right, we are back after the break, guys. Avengers are 46/3. Kaushik at strike, playing in 32 of 32 balls with 100 of strike rate. Great going for Avengers, especially with Kaushik's help. Looks like Kaushik has well settled, very comfortable shots. Good.
Sorry to leave you alone for such a long
Oh,
time.
no worries, no worries.
And that's high up in the air. It was swirling
Yeah.
and a dropped catch.
Again,
So I
catches win matches.
I just went and bowled on the
Yeah, I saw that.
22 yards.
Oh, yeah, how was that?
It was pretty good. I was doing that after 2 years maybe,
Ah,
and I bowled maybe about 7 balls, Srini,
oh,
and that is out, and that is a 6.
6.
If challengers have any chance to win this game, they have to get Kaushik out.
Yes, he's very well settled. In fact, his strike rate is above 100 now, 39 over 35 balls. So it's going good for him.
Yeah, it's like 55 runs, 20 more needed. If they have any chance and they really are trying hard to win this game, they have to start taking the wickets. That's the only way they can put pressure on the Avengers.
Very true.
So going going back to I bowled 7 balls to Sanjay. Sanjay is, I would say, one of the top-rated batsmen in the league.
I agree. Sanjay
And-
Sarin is here.
Yeah,
They're
Sanjay
very-
Sarin is here. I bowled 7 balls to Sanjay Sarin.
Yeah.
And I think he was not able to get away with one of them.
One of them I saw. He actually.
That was a wide.
Thank you, Sanjay. I see.
Exactly.
From here we
So
didn't know.
and I just wanted to check out the 22 yards in between. It looks so small when you're seeing it in the TV screen and from here. But when you go actually there and the amount of force you have to put in and application that you have to do to keep the ball in the line and length, it's difficult to do.
Right.
I think bowling against the wind, with the wind, that's a very fun.
Yep.
Wow. So I like this. Thanks, Pramod, for doing this because it's a good perspective. So folks who's sitting at home, eating their lunch or snack or sipping their tea, it's not easy, guys. So to get this task completed.
Wide. Nope.
So actually, Mayur was looking more surprised when the wide was not called out than the batsman himself.
Is the umpire going to sleep? I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, even the umpires now are saying, hey, they need 20 more runs. Let them get that with the bat rather than with the extras.
Maybe. That's not what they're paid for.
Yeah.
I think we are paying them or no? They're free.
Are the umpires getting paid? Because commentators are not.
that's a very good point. I think
We have to start
the
charging
strategy.
from next time.
Yeah.
The
Expert
strategy
comments
is
there.
yeah.
You got to pay for the expertise in commentary.
I agree with you, Sanjay.
Yeah.
I think there is a discussion going on in sponsors team group, the one we have. I'm part of it. So they are thinking to pay the umpires because it's so hard to get these volunteers. People, obviously it's they're not playing. Their team is not playing. but
And
you
they're
gotta-
not interested.
Yeah, so that's important. I agree with you.
If they were having Sunil Gavaskar here commentating, he would charge, correct?
Oh, yes,
He's
yes.
an incentive too. Nobody commentates for free, correct?
Yeah, look at
That is
everybody
their
who is
bread and butter,
commentating
right?
in the
IPL. They
IPL,
just want
right?
the IPL to happen because so that they
It's,
can do commentary and make
right.
some money.
True.
You look at all those
That's
guys,
the only
Sunil
reason.
Gavaskar, right?
Yeah.
And
I think he should let the younger ones get a chance. He's done enough. He's what, 70 plus? No, he's 70 plus.
Yeah, Gavaskar 70. He looks great for
Yeah,
70.
he looks very good.
both back in attack from Al's strike cleaning end.
Yeah.
Again, a good ball, right?
Yeah.
Middle and off. Keep the same line. Don't give him room.
Yeah. Oh, this part of the segment is sponsored by Pharmacy Place, Pramod. Hiren Patel. Great services
he's a great
they do.
service.
So that's now.
It's always pleasure to get your prescriptions from Pharmacy Place. Not just Hiren. We know Hiren, right, on a personal level to a certain extent. But when you go to Pharmacy Place, his whole team, they always have a smile on their face. They're
Agree.
ready to take care of the customer. If you need flu shots, which we recommend,
Big time.
that you sanitize your hands, get your COVID shots, keep everybody safe. And also, flu season is coming up, and you don't want to be in a situation where you have COVID and flu at the same time.
True.
I'm not a doctor, but we have Sanjay Sareen and Mr. Srini, who are going
Dr.
to
Srini,
and
Dr.
Dr. Srini and Mr. Sareen, who are going to echo the same comments that
I agree.
you've got to
I'm a bit put
sanitize
out of the
COVID, and also a flu shot is a must.
So thank you, Pramod, for that little reminder. Guys, go and get your flu shots. Of course, the COVID, in case you're eligible for booster, go for it. If it's more than 6 months of your second dose. In case you're traveling. And I also, please caution, just look out for...
That was a good shot. Again,
Good shot
was pitched middle and leg. He took that chance, flayed his arms, and off it goes, right on the leg side.
Yep.
4 runs.
Four
There's
runs.
hardly anybody there protecting that side.
Yeah, 61 for 3. Kaushik is on 40. Yeah, 44.
And, for viewers on home, the field is packed on the offside. So I think the bowler did not follow the advice of his captain to keep it on the offside and swayed on the leg, and that is he was penalized for that.
The captain was bowling.
No, Chaitanya.
So both is bowling.
Yeah.
No?
So, anyways, so Srini, please.
Oh yeah, I was just trying to say, guys, I know it's the Dashara time, Diwali time. Please watch out for kids who did not get vaccination, especially please pay attention to kids who are 12 years and younger. I know it's almost Pfizer and Moderna are coming up with this vaccination for 5 years or above. So just watch out, guys. Just I know we get carried away with festivals, but those little kids need some protection, and those are the sources of infection too. We're almost there. I know it's tiring, pandemic. We all go through this tiredness. So I would just pay attention to, as Pramod just said, washing hands, mask if possible, less than 3 feet for more than 15 minutes.
And also, Srini, I think this year's flu pandemic, is it going to be worse than last year? Because last year everybody was masked up, and there was hardly any flu last year. And this year is going to be different because the world has opened up. People are mingling together, and it might be a different strain altogether, is what I'm hearing.
Exactly, correct. Yeah, mutation, obviously the virus mutates. So like you just recently, we all witnessed Delta variant, which was a mutant. So same with flu too. So, but the best part is I feel, I think most of, I've noticed most of folks are quite careful, especially with the Indian community. I'm very impressed. Very, very careful with their sanitization.
Oh, that is Abhi bowling his leg spins, and Kaushik is gone. Oh, that was a wicket these guys wanted. That was again a googly.
Googly, yeah.
That Abhi bowled, turning away from off to leg. Very good innings comes to an end from Kaushik. That's the wicket.
Great round of applause for Kaushik, who is 44 runs of 43 balls. So his strike rate is above 100. Fantastic for what is required for this kind of cricket. Nice. A little sigh of relief for challengers here.
I think they can make it a little bit competitive. That's a good find. I think if Abhi can get a couple of more wickets here, then they would put pressure back on Avengers.
Agree.
Another thing, Srini, whether you're a Republican, Democrat, or whether you follow any political party whatsoever, right? In some channels they say do your own research before getting the vaccine. I would say that don't do your own research. Go and talk to your doctor.
No. I mean, honestly, that's a good point. It's a perfect storm when you have election year and a pandemic. No one witnessed that. It's once in 100 years pandemic we're talking about. So I agree. But do your research. But but please listen to, or at least read the blogs who went to medical school or nursing school, or who have some connection with the clinical stuff. So I would stay away from media as much as we can, and then call a friend, call a doctor friend, and then and go from there. I personally think I'm very impressed with. I'm personally impressed with. It's another wicket for Abhi.
Another wicket, Abhi. I mean, Abhi is doing a really good job. If you look at his line and length, he's tempting the batsman to come forward and play their shots.
Yeah.
But he's spinning at the same time. On mat, you know how the ball works. It doesn't spin as much, but he's tempting them and giving it that kind of spin that the ball is tossing up. And that is where it's creating confusion for the batsman.
Yeah, it's like a turning point here. But I see solid batsmen there, Kamal and Nagendra, who can just stay back and then take care of the business for their team. But great job, Abhi. Turning point. This. What do you say, Pramod? This particular over is a good turning point for challengers.
Yeah, I wish that they would have brought Abhi in sooner. I've not seen Abhi in now a couple of years, so I'm not sure how he's progressed in the PTC City Cricket League. But looking at him ball today, that was a wide. He's keeping consistently on that line and trying to tempt the batsman. But for guys at home who have not played on the mat, there is one thing about the mat, that there's a consistent bounce that you get on the mat versus on a raw pitch, because we don't have cricket pitches here. So putting in a mat was definitely a good idea in PTC City Cricket League, because you get that consistent bounce. There is not that unevenness that you get on the baseball field. The bowler and the batsman are able to decide what they want to do with that delivery, whether they want to hit it, and definitely the ball is in bowler's court because he has to decide how he wants to bowl.
Right. Good. So there was a little confusion on the field whether it's a wide ball or a dead ball with this outside the it's pitching outside the mat. Either way, I think the call is wide. I think so. So Gaurav and Kamal on the crease. Kamal facing Abhi.
Again, another good ball, right? Again,
Well played. Very
short of length, but the height was there.
Yep.
It did not give enough room for the batsman to free up and go for a shot.
Yeah. Excellent. Very fruitful over for challengers, I would say. 63 for 5.
So another 12, 13 runs needed, and
There are plenty of overs. They just
they
have to
got
stick
7
there.
overs left. So the only way for them to win this game is to get wickets. There's no way they can contain the team to under 76. They have to win this game by taking the wickets.
Agree.
So I
There's a
think
dead ball.
that could be another strategy, Srini, that they ball in middle of the pitch and call it dead ball so that the batsman gets frustrated.
It happened. I saw, I think Ramesh on the other team, the challengers, he was frustrated. His 6 was not called, and then next ball he was out. So, all right, there's a quick run by Gaurav, and Kamal is facing Mayur Soni.
Yeah, Kamal needs that walker because he's not running. You know, when you have your knee hurt and you have a fracture on your leg and you have those walkers. When you
Yes,
put
right.
your- I think that's the kind of walker Kamal needs.
With the wheels.
With the wheels, yeah.
Got it.
That'll be faster than what he was doing.
Now that was a great ball. That was a great ball. I don't know if it hit the bat or the leg. We'll wait for. Looks like it hit the bat.
And by the way, if you need those walkers, you can get them at Pharmacy Place as well.
True. That's a good plug-in. Hiren, you must be happy wherever you are.
That's eye up in the 6 runs.
Yeah.
Stand
6
and
runs.
deliver.
Kamal goes for a 6. So 70 for 5. 6 runs to win. Avengers are in very comfortable position at this point.
Oh, that's a wide ball. I can call it from miles away.
Another wide is given. 71 for 5. 5 runs to win.
So there's this match has slipped out of their hands. There's no way they can win this game.
Yeah. All right, there's a second wide call in. So 72 for 5.
Oh, that's gone. That's a nick and a catch in the back.
Yeah,
He was trying to do too much.
yep. There was a wicket. Kamal was planning to just hit a Dhoni-style shot to win the game.
So challengers still have a chance. 4 more wickets to go and 4 runs to get. So what do you think, Srini?
Oh wow, that would be an interesting game if challengers win. I still think the odds are in favor of Avengers at this point. But yeah, I like some excitement. It's like
Yeah, I
72
think-
for 6.
Yeah, I think the guy who's standing on the mid-on boundary there, he had not much work to do today. Another, I think, Mayur was outside the field for a good length of the game. that's the way to play cricket. Just go and bowl 2 overs and stand outside and relax, and then come back to bowl 2 more overs, and then you're done.
Yeah. You know, it's called a specialist style, you know, or surgical strike. You know, it's a different strategy Pramod they're using these days to have finish off with your speciality and then come back and take rest. But you know, good old English cricket, or I would say gentleman's cricket, is you hang in there. I see your point. All right, Venkatesh is facing Abhijit.
Again, good call, I think. Oh, that was a good shot. Man running in from long on, a good catch. Did he catch it? Oh my God, that was an amazing catch.
Wow, this
was just running towards the mid on boundary from long on.
Wow, so Abhi gets his 3rd wicket,
and this was an amazing catch. This is the Pharmacy Place catch of the match.
Absolutely, wow. That was excellent catch. I think you should have the orange cap or orange cone.
Yeah.
I didn't believe. I thought because that was not an easy catch. He had to run quite a few yards, and then the ball was spinning, and then at the end he actually dove and got it.
So they have 3 more wickets to go. I mean, it'll be very interesting if Abhi can knock out a couple of more wickets. They'll finish the game. Avengers are going to win the game, but there'll be some excitement.
Yeah.
Oh, that was another nick, and fell short of the keeper.
Yeah, you're right.
So now they wish they would have brought in Abhi sooner.
That's true.
You're right.
So Venkatesh is facing Abhi.
I'm surprised that they are not, going forward and using their feet against Abhi.
You're right. So 3.
He's lopping the ball. He's enticing the batsman, but the batsmen are not taking that. I would go a few steps forward, take him on the forward punch so that I don't let him give him room to spin.
There you go. It was a full toss ball.
Oh, and that's a 6, and that is a game.
And there ends the match. Great shot by Ramesh.
What a way to end the game.
Right. Well tried, challengers. It was a good challenge, I would say. And Avengers, of course, finished the game in a style. Good cricket. Congratulations, Avengers. And like I said, Pramod, thanks for your time. We're going to sign off soon from here, from the commentary box. This is Srini. And Pramod, thanks again. And again, guys, this match was sponsored by Freedom Allergy, Al Cleaners, and